In Ginni Thomas, we have another example of utterly reprehensible conduct, if not perhaps the worst of all these individuals who were, in a sense, involved in a conspiracy to overturn the 2020 election. And to those who are asking about her chances of getting in trouble with the law, as she would richly deserve to, what I would say is that these Aquarius planets in her chart, the Mercury and the Venus, are hugely problematic, as is the Mars, because what's happening here is Saturn from Aquarius is conjoining the Mercury and Venus while it squares the Mars. Meanwhile, Uranus from Taurus is over the Mars and squaring the Aquarius planets. As for the length of time, Saturn does that this year. And so on this alone, I would say her chances of being dragged before the committee, whether she likes it or not, are pretty high. Apparently, right now, they're asking her to come and testify or come and talk about what she knew. But according to Liz Cheney, they'll have no problem issuing subpoenas. Meanwhile, when it comes to the Uranus, Saturn is 2022, by 2023 is moved into Pisces. But Uranus will still be working the degrees of that Venus. You can see it all the way here, even into 2025. There's a lot of runway here for the Uranus to cause problems. However, if you say Saturn's going to get out of Aquarius and then the problem ends, that's not true either, because Saturn, when it leaves Aquarius, will go into Pisces, and all through 2023, it's going to be over this Sun. You never want to have Saturn pressure in the context of having to face some kind of accountability on the legal level. Notice her Saturn is in Sagittarius. That's a legal sign. So if you've broken the law in some way, the last transit you want is a Saturn transit over anything meaningful. And obviously, Saturn going over your Sun is extremely important and meaningful. And so, another example of another person for whom there is plenty of runway in terms of time ahead during which she might be held to account. And I'll end by saying that I sincerely hope she is, because as I said at the beginning of this video, I think her example is one of the worst, particularly in the sense that she is connected to one of our Supreme Court justices, and that they seem to be working in tandem when all of this malfeasance was going on in late 2020 and into early 2021.